They say women know if they'd sleep with a guy in the first 30 seconds, but that's misleading and puts unnecessary pressure on you to impress right away. In this video, I'm going to explain what a first impression actually does, what it doesn't, and how to make a great one. My name's Max. Welcome to Blueprint Attraction. So you've probably heard that women know in 30 seconds statement before, and if you take it literally, it sounds like women have a magical ability to see through your skin into your soul and know with certainty what kind of man you are and if you're good enough, which obviously isn't the case. And it also makes it sound like they are making a firm decision in those first 30 seconds, which usually isn't the case either. The first impression is a little bit less dramatic than that, although you absolutely can disqualify yourself in 30 seconds or even less. Let me explain. 30 seconds is not a long time. Attraction can take much longer than that to build, but after the first 30 seconds, you'll probably be put into one of three categories: no, maybe, and realistic best case scenario after 30 seconds, probably. I'd probably sleep with him. No is usually quite a firm decision. The other two are a bit more fluid and can go one way or the other based on your behavior. So let's break down each of them, and I'll start by getting into what you should work on if you're finding yourself in that no category. So you can be put in the no category very quickly, sometimes almost instantly. And in most cases, it's not because you did something horrible. It's just because your behavior indicated low self-esteem. So that would be behaviors like struggling to maintain eye contact, having tense, nervous body language, an upward vocal tonality, or over-explaining your actions. That one's a killer. All of these behaviors signal the same underlying thing, which is that you evaluate yourself as not particularly valuable in the environment or between the two of you. That's really important to understand. All of these behaviors stem from your opinion of yourself, which the girl has no reason to doubt, which is why they put you instantly in the no category and why it's very hard to change a girl's mind afterwards. So your first takeaway for this should be, if you notice that you have a habit for these sorts of behaviors, try and break that habit because they will ruin your chances fairly quickly. Now let's talk about the other two categories. Maybe and probably aren't fundamentally different boxes. They're more like different spots along the same spectrum of attraction. Maybe means that she can see herself becoming attracted to you if things continue to go well. This is where the majority of men land if they're not displaying any low confidence behaviors. Probably means she's already feeling attracted to you. If you feel like you're in the maybe category a lot of the time, that's fine. Attraction can build over time as the girl gets to know you, but depending on the situation, you may not have that much time, right? If it's at a party or something, you might only get a moment of her attention. So here are three things that I would advise working on to show more attractiveness in that first 30 seconds. First one would be your look, so style, fitness, grooming. The second would be humor and especially sort of banter. And the third would be social confidence. If you don't see yourself as that funny, first of all, you can improve that skill, but if you really struggle with that, then you'll want to show extra social confidence. And the best way to do that is by approaching boldly and making your attraction for the girl known right up front. That puts the spotlight right on you right away, and not many guys can actually do that and still maintain confident behavior. So not saying it's easy to do, but it's a very honest signal of confidence precisely because it's quite hard to do. If that just sounds like a nightmare to you, then focus more on improving your humor and your social skills so that you can build more energy in the interaction itself. If you're landing in the probably category after 30 seconds, first of all, good job. But a feeling of initial attraction is not the same as knowing that you would definitely sleep with someone. Most women have had too many experiences of feeling attracted to a guy initially, and then he turns out to be annoying or turns them off in one way or another. So even though there can definitely be attraction after 30 seconds, it's just a probably at this early stage. The time needed for a girl to decide that she definitely would sleep with you will vary a lot between women, but it's probably more like tens of minutes. And then a decision to actually act on that is going to be more like hours. And that's probably going to take place over dates. So the key takeaways for this one. First, while it's true that women will sometimes disqualify men in the first 30 seconds, don't think that you have no chance if she's not head over heels for you in that time. Even the best impression doesn't buy you certainty. It just buys you time and a little bit of attraction if you do it really well. And second, to make the best possible impression, avoiding low confidence behaviors is a must to keep you out of the no category, then you should focus on steadily building the traits that will make you more attractive as the interaction unfolds. I hope this was useful to you. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more, and thanks for watching.